What is good, ladies and gents? It is your favorite former pro hooper, JT. Ladies and gents, again, I'm going to say thank you guys again for 3K of them things, okay? I appreciate you guys greatly. Everyone supports the channel. I appreciate you. Thank you. I love the support. I fucking talking about. Anyways, ladies and gents, I give a shout out to my guy right quick, my boy Yayo, because I'm about to do another reaction to him. So again, huge shout out to my guy for his 20K subscribers. That's fucking huge, my guy. Like, keep going, keep doing what you're doing. I enjoy your content, and no funny shit, you put me onto a lot of animes. You've put me onto a bunch of fucking new animes, like Left Hand Layup. I want to watch that if you didn't tell me about it. Respectfully, I wouldn't have. So I just want to say, keep doing your shit, my boy. You're doing great things, and bro, sky's the limit for you. No funny shit, sky's the limit. But hey, we got a new one right here. I mean, that's how I pronounce this. So what's it called? Gilgamesh ran the Fate Gauntlet. So, in other words, this is about I guess Fate Zero. I think I haven't watched that once, but hey, if this is good, if he likes it, then hey, I might watch it myself. We'll see what happens. But hey, ladies and gents, let's get to it. My boy Yayo, and also hold on my phone. Before anything else, like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends. It's only right. Please and thank you. Now, let's get to the nonsense. Let's get to the bullshit.
So look, bro, in my second Lancelot vid, I made a comment about Arthur summoning a whole bunch of swords. This little gimmick made Arthur so mad he lost his smile. And then he turned into Urza Scarlet. I personally want to take that comment back. I admit I was very ignorant. I did not know who this man was. Let's just say you guys let me know the real. And before this, I never watched Fate. And I knew what Fate was, but it was just when I wanted to go watch it, I had no idea how to. So just like any other anime fan that wants to start the show, I searched up the watch order. This was the biggest mistake of my life, and the main reason why I didn't end up watching it. But
now, I will say there was one Fate that I did watch. I just don't remember the name of it. It was with a guy with a red coat. And I think he had a bow and arrow, I think. I'm honest, I don't remember exactly how that one went. I think it was on Netflix, though. It was definitely on Netflix. But I don't remember exactly how that one went. But I do remember watching a Fate. Now, I don't know which one he's talking about, but that one I did watch, that shit was decent. I ain't gonna hold it. That shit was fire. Someone put comments if you know what I'm talking about. A guy with a red coat, if you know what I mean. Someone put comments, please, down below. Thank you.
one day, I was looking for a new show, and Unlimited Blade Works was right there in front of me. I guess you can call that fate. And as I was watching it, I thought it was cool. It was a cool little watch. I like the main characters. The two, what was the girl named? Ahsoka. Nigga, that's Star Wars. What the fuck? Her name is Tosaka. Yeah, Tosaka. And the other guy, Shiro Emiya. I mess with them, bro. They cool, but they didn't really jump out at me. You know, I didn't really like them, but they were cool. And then we got deeper into the series, and 3 people stood out to me. The first one, Lancer. I ain't gonna lie, the way, what was the studio that did this? UFA table, or how you even say that company name? But they did they shit with the fight scenes, bro.
Hold on. How do you say that?
And 3 people stood out to me. The first one, Lancer. I ain't gonna lie, the way,
Lancer.
what was the studio that did this? UFA table.
Ufotable? UFO table? Ufa table? I'm gonna go with Ufa table. I'm gonna go with that one. I'm gonna go with that one. Put in comments what you might go with for that title. Put in comments. Thank you.
Or how you even say that company name? But they did they
Ufotable.
shit with the fight scenes,
Ufotable.
bro. And Lancer and the next nigga I'm about to talk about, their fight really got me hooked to the show. So that's why I like Lancer. I thought Lancer was just a cool dude. The next guy, Archer. I thought he was cold. I ain't gonna lie.
Yes, so I have watched. Yes, Archer. I do know him. I do know that guy. Okay, I do know him. I don't know if this is the one. I don't know if this is the one I'm talking about, though. I don't know if this is the one I'm talking about.
Fit was clean as hell. The way he would summon those little like daggers was tough. The bow and arrow, clean. Everything about him I thought was tough. And the last guy that really surprised me was my favorite. The man, the myth, the legend, Gilgamesh.
Okay, so I do know Archer. I just don't remember what Fate he was in that I saw him. I don't remember which one that was. It definitely wasn't this one for sure. It definitely wasn't this one. I don't remember this one.
Mesh. And when you guys were writing his name in the comments, I ain't gonna lie, I was writing him off. Even though I just, like, you know what I'm saying, gave her out right now, Urza's my dog. And all you fairy tale hating niggas, fuck y'all. I'll fuck with my fairy tale. But I gotta keep it real.
Facts,
Gilgamesh got the sword summoning skill. That's him. That's him, I ain't gonna lie. But I'm not gonna put that claim out there without any evidence. So I'll let you know what this guy did. But first, I gotta tell you how fate actually works. 7 mages each summon 1 servant to fight for them in the Holy Grail War. And whoever wins the Holy Grail War gets 1 wish from the Grail. And each servant has its own class. For example, Tosaka summoned Archer, which is, you know, an archer, obviously. And Emiya summoned Saber, which is like a sword girl, you know? And I low-key forgot to mention Saber. I like Saber too. And that's basically what Fate is. Just a battle royale with human Pokemon. So with that knowledge, let's talk about Gilgamesh. So
Nigga said human Pokemon. Yeah, that's devious. Human Pokemon. No, that's wild. Yeah, yo, that's wild. That's fucking wild.
Emiya and Tosaka go to visit one of the mages. They wanted to ask her questions about the Grail itself, because the Grail itself is what gives the wish, and there's a lot of questions behind that. And the person they went to go visit, which is also the mage they have to fight, is Shiro, Emiya's adoptive sister. And she has security all over her castle, so she knows they're already on their way there. So she sent her maids to go welcome them, you know? And while they're doing that, they hear a loud-ass boom. So they changed directions and went to go investigate. And you don't want to get on the bad side of these mages, bro. They got hands. They're so elite, bro. It's out of this world. I don't know why. When they finally reach the destination of the sound, they see another mage. And this guy is a guy that goes to the same school as Tosaka and Emiya. But the mages, they didn't care who he was. They was ready to kill this dude. But before they could finish the job, someone's aura got in the way. And I'm not even kidding, bro. It's not like he had spiritual pressure or immense Kai or whatever. You know, somebody actually tried to, like, you know, actually, somebody got mad that I say Kai instead of Ki. You bitch ass.
What's going on? My boy, you alright? You good? It definitely sounded like you just had a glitch. Also, it technically is Ki, not Kai. Just, I understand, but because Dragon Ball Kai is with an AI, Ki, K-I, okay.
So stop worrying about me, fun nigga. Someone's aura actually made everyone freeze on the spot. What's up, bitches? Can y'all?
First of all, didn't she just have a fucking thing on her head and then the shit blew off and then now her hair's flow? Alright, bro.
Like, step away from my master before I, like, have to handle y'all real quick. Where the hell did these flower petals come from? Oh, I just carry those around just in case I gotta make an entrance. So you came here just to farm? Nah, that wasn't farming. This is farming.
I can't let these guys get inside me. We have to defend our base. Okay, this is gonna be close. We need at least 10 gold. They're getting so...
I'm not gonna lie, I never seen no shit like that in my life. He literally sat down. He doesn't see them as a threat, even though he just told them he's here to kill their boss. One of the maids wasn't having any of that. She tried charging at him, but this nigga still looked so unbothered, and without moving a muscle, he blinks her arm off.
Okay, here's what I've learned. If you about to attack a nigga and they are so unfazed, chances are you should probably walk the fuck away. You might want to rethink your decision. If a man sits down and doesn't think you over as a threat, you might have to walk away respectfully, in the most respectfully, humbling way. Because that's the first sign you're going to get packed up. It's just the first sign right there. I'm keeping a stack.
That wasn't enough for him. He summons everything considered a blade. And then we cut back to him walking. That felt good, I ain't gonna lie. And then it cuts again and we see her. Oh, no. But she wasn't the only one. He also got the... Oh, my God. This thing is crazy. The master was in her castle watching, but she couldn't take it anymore. So she ran out with her servant and they were...
Excuse me. What the f... Hold on. That shit got out of hand real quick. What the fuck just happened? The fuck just happened? The nigga summoned 1,000 swords and then they got poked up every... Oh my God. Goddamn.
To squabble. And out of every servant, if we're talking pure strength, hers is the strongest. But this ugly beast did not phase Gilgamesh, bro. He instantly started summoning swords, bro. He was not trying to give bro a chance. The moment the swords were summoned, he sent them directly towards him. But they weren't doing any damage. They were just bouncing off of him. So Gilgamesh decided to send a lance flying towards him. But this time, Berserker just easily deflected it. You wanna know how Gilgamesh responded to his spear getting deflected? He summoned 50 more of them bitches and sent them flying towards him. And this time, he actually killed, bro. But also, not really. See, every servant is like a legend written in history back in the day. Like, they lived before. But some of them are like, we believed it enough to the point where they became real. You know what I'm saying? And based on that, each servant gets one, what do they call it? Noble phantasm, or like special power. Let me give you an example. Berserker right here, he's Hercules. Now, I only know a little bit of like Greek mythology, but they said in this show that he can't die before he completes 12 tasks. So he's basically like a cat, but with 12 lives. And usually
So in other words, he's basically immortal. He's basically immortal. That's basically what you're saying. He's basically immortal.
hide your noble phantasm so nobody can kill you. That's why they're named after classes, so they don't give out their real name. But Gilgamesh already knew what this nigga shit was. You think I don't know what your shit is, nigga? That's 1 down, 11 to go. And the crazy thing is, Gilgamesh is doing all this damage while standing in the same spot he started in. You know how insane that is? Berserker is the strongest servant there is, bro. And Gilgamesh is toying with this man like he's nothing. Shiro and Tosaka finally get to the point where they see what's happening. And what they see is Berserker backed into a corner, protecting his master. But to fully protect her, he has to take out the threat. So he gets ready for another wave of blades. And Gilgamesh is not holding back at all. But Berserker Loki doing a good job just blocking all them away. His parry Loki clean. I know he beat Ishin on his first try. But Gilgamesh started playing dirty and started aiming towards his master. And this made Berserker go into rage mode.
Oh, damn. Oh.
Gilgamesh is just on another level, bro. Nobody can.
I ain't gonna lie, he got sniped. Oh my god. He's doing him greasy. In the worst way.
Handle that. Berserker may be strong, but damn, that's too much. He killed him 12 times, but out of pure rage, he came back to life a 13th. But just like the last 12 times, he stood 0 chance. Gilgamesh summoned a whole bunch of chains to hold him in place, and then he sent a spear right through his chest. There was no chance Berserker came back from this at all. Like none. He's over with. But Gilgamesh's job was not done yet. Oh my god. You know what this guy did? He summons one sword and grabs it. Then he walks towards the master of Berserker. And as you guys could see, she's a little f***ing girl. But Gilgamesh does not give a f***. He slices her eyes. And I want y'all to remember, Emiya, her brother, is...
This nigga just sliced it. Nigga. Tapped. He's tapped. That nigga is tapped, bro. He sliced the kid's fucking eyes.
They're watching, and he tried to jump in, but Tosaka knows they're not winning against this nigga. Gilgamesh just walks up to the girl and then stabs her. And Emiya's there laying down, forced to watch his little sister get killed. Look at him, bro. I don't wish this on my worst enemy, bro. But when I thought it was all over, Berserker came back to life for a 14th time. Or that might have been 13. I might have been tweaking. This time he got out the chains easily. I don't know how, but he rushes Gilgamesh. And for the first time, we actually see fear on this man's face. But Gilgamesh still finds a way to kill him again. Hey, bitch ass nigga! I'm gonna do you the worst way! I don't got time for you bums. And the nice guy we know to be Gilgamesh, just let them go, cause he already completed his task. All he wanted to do was kill the boss. But that wasn't the only unhinged thing this guy did. Later in the show, Emiya and Archer got in a little beef. They had to settle some shit, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to tell you exactly what it is, cause it's actually beautiful. Y'all gotta go watch that stuff for yourself. But the moment Archer and Emiya stopped fighting and they started talking, Gilgamesh snuck Archer and put 3 swords through him. But to him, that wasn't enough damage caused. So he loads up a whole nother attack. But this time he aims it all at Emiya. But Archer pushes him out the way before it reaches him. Look at what happened to Archer. Oh no. Like, come on, bro. The explosion was not necessary. And just like that, Archer...
Yo, what kind of personal beef this nigga have with him? God damn.
I turned into a pack. And after traumatizing everybody there, this dickhead Gilgamesh pump fakes his final attack and then decides he's just gonna spare them for now. What you mean for now, nigga? If I was Emiya, I'm not letting that go till I get my ones. You just did that to my homie right in front of me? Nah. Now let me explain something to y'all, okay? The thing they're fighting for, the Holy Grail, it needs a host, okay? Ah, this is about to be bad. So Gilgamesh, he got the core from the boss he just killed. Y'all follow me so far? I want y'all to take a guess real quick. Who did Gilgamesh make the host of the Grail? If you guess his own master, give yourself a pat on the back. And personally, I think this is the worst thing he's ever done.
Teenagers are building businesses with AI, while the only AI you know is ChatGPT. Let's be real.
Why? Bro, look at how painful this transformation looks. If I watched this when I was younger, oh god, I would have had nightmares for weeks. Eventually, Emiya realizes he has to be the one to fight Gilgamesh. And I'm not gonna lie to you, that's 100% cap. Saber could have fought him, but they said Saber was needed to destroy the, like, Grail because she was the only one that was able, like, she had the power, I guess. So I guess he was the only one that was available. Regardless, the day arrived, and the Grail is just having a waterfall of this bloody looking, I don't know what it is. Gilgamesh, Tosaka, and Emiya finally meet up, and Gilgamesh doesn't want to waste any time. He tries to sneak Tosaka, but Emiya saves her. So Tosaka leaves the fighting to Emiya and tries to go save Shinji. The moment she steps into the freak juice, it started doing damage instantly. But regardless, she kept on going. And I'm not gonna lie to you, she a better person than I would ever be. You guys haven't seen what Shinji has done to her, bro. This is a terrible person. Personally, I would've let his ass rock. Back to Emiya, he's getting his shit handled, bro. I ain't gonna lie, he's standing no chance right now. Y'all ever play Beat the Boss? That's literally what's happening right now. But it's not just that. The Grail started to overflow into the streets. So they gotta end it quickly before everything gets out of hand. Tosaka finally reaches Shinji. And are we even sure this nigga's alive? Look! Never mind, I kinda see his eyes moving. Tosaka gets him out and makes her way back down. But the Grail won't let her go because it needs a host to survive. And since she was walking on the Grail, which is pretty dangerous in itself, she lost all her energy and got stuck there. And Emiya? Bro, he's still getting his ass handed to him. And Gilgamesh, while sitting by the way, loads up his next attack. And somehow, some way, I don't know, Emiya gets his Sharingan. Not literally, but he starts copying everything Gilgamesh did. Brother, this gotta be a form of plagiarism. This nigga Emiya's power is Control-C, Control...
This nigga really just pulled a Kakashi Sensei. You swagger jacking niggas moves now? That's what we doing, bro? I understand you can do what you gotta do to win, but like, you swagger jacking now? Okay, do you, my boy, do you?
V. They both send at each other and it causes like these pretty ass fireworks, I ain't gonna lie. Nobody got damaged though. They try to load it up again, but this time they're interrupted by the Grail. And y'all probably wondering, how the hell did that nasty ass Grail interrupt them? Well, let me tell y'all, whatever this is, grew out an entire arm and it forced Gilgamesh to bring out the best weapon in his bag.
The hell is that? Oh nah.
I didn't want to have to do it to him, but that shit was tweaking. Oh shit, that nigga died. But you know, every main character got that little get up moment. I don't know how, but apparently your friends like in your mind is the most motivational shit ever. But I can't lie, I kind of understand it. If I hear this when I'm knocked out, let that nigga know. You best believe I'm coming back and I'm laying that nigga.
Yeah. Nigga, what the fuck was that? You tapped. Yeah, you tapped. Why? No, I got it again.
But you know, every main character got that little get up moment. I don't know how, but apparently your friends like in your mind is the most motivational shit ever. But I can't lie, I kind of understand it. If I hear this when I'm knocked out, let that nigga know. You best believe I'm coming back and I'm letting that nigga know.
It's funny because it's fucking Ed. Oh shit. Oh shit. Yeah, I didn't expect that, bro. That was funny. Yeah, you're an idiot. You're an idiot. Yeah.
Emiya heard something a little different. Get up! If that's what it takes for you to get up, you should die.
Oh no.
Emiya didn't want Saber getting involved because she still had to destroy the Grail, so he just sent her on her way. Gilgamesh felt disrespected, so he decided to unload on Emiya, but Emiya countered that shit with a shield, and on the verge of getting overpowered, he unlocked a new power that's literally just a domain expansion. I mean, look at this, you can't tell me this is not what that is. Gilgamesh tried to end the fight as quick as possible, but
That's literally a domain expansion. You're right, 100% domain expansion. 1000%.
Emiya countered every single blade before it was even fired. That shit had Gilgamesh shook. In this world, Emiya has control over every blade on the floor. And if you really think about it, that's just a poor man's Gilgamesh. We cut back to Saber and she sees Tosaka suffering on the Grail. And randomly, the little pimple or whatever she's sitting on just explodes. And that abomination just tried to keep her still and not let her escape. Saber tries to find a way to save them both, but that mystery liquid does way more damage to servants. And they start surrounding Saber. Now she has no idea what to do. And when we think all hope is lost for Tosaka and Shinji, randomly, a barrage of arrows come falling from the sky, and it just clears the path without hurting her or Shinji. And Tosaka made sure she took this second chance at life. She cleared out while saving Shinji, and she let Saber handle the rest. And without hesitation, Saber powered all the way up, and then one-shotted the Grail. And
Damn.
now all that's left is Gilgamesh versus Emiya. And I can't lie, this whole fight was absolute cinema, bro. I loved every single bit of this. And in the middle of the fight, Emiya trying to take a page out of Gilgamesh's book by oral farming. Like, bro, get on your feet. As the fight goes on, Emiya keeps getting better and better, bro. He's adapting to Gilgamesh. He rushes at Gilgamesh, and when they clash, he overpowers him and then breaks his sword. Gilgamesh's pride got hurt, so he tries summoning another sword and attacking again. But Emiya was not fazed by that little attempt. And Gilgamesh, I ain't gonna lie to you, this is smart. He rained swords down on Emiya. And I don't know if that was planned or not, but regardless, that shit was clean. Emiya came out of this unfazed, but then he got hit with a barrage. And yes, somehow he found a way to dodge it. He has to be cheating, like steroids or something. And now, if not the best part, my favorite part happens. While using his shield, Shinji falls through the sky. And then he switches to his sword, which forced Gilgamesh to bring out his best weapon again. But Emiya didn't give him the chance to even use it. He falls onto him and then slices off the arm that's holding it. Oh, this nigga's cold now. Look at his face, bro. He can't.
Ooh, that was a nasty play right there. Chopped his whole fucking... And he don't even know what the fuck just happened. He's still in shock that his arm's gone right now. Yeah, damn. That was a nasty play right there. Nasty play. Shit.
Sword, which
Chopped
forced
his whole
Gilgamesh
shit
to
off.
bring out his best weapon again. But Emiya didn't give him the chance to even use it. He falls onto him and then slices off the arm that's holding it. Oh, this nigga's cold now. Look at his face, bro. He can't even believe his eyes. Emiya wanted to end it right then and there, so he lunged at him, stabbing him right through the chest. But before he could end it, the domain expansion just fell apart. Cause Emiya ran out of energy. He can't do that shit forever. And Gilgamesh had to take advantage of this. But remember when I told you the Grail needs a host? That shit was gonna get it one way or another. And the way they chose this time was to take Gilgamesh. He deserves that shit, I don't care. But the disgusting piece of garbage Gilgamesh is, for real, we should have seen this coming. He tried to drag Emiya right into it with him. He said, oh, if I'm going, you're going too. Fuck you mean? All right. You know, I was just playing, big bro. I didn't mean any of that. Oh, hell no! But then someone familiar tells Emiya to move to the left. When he does, Gilgamesh gets hit with a headshot, bro. Oh my god. That let Emiya go free and the Grail just disappeared. Emiya saved the day. Good job, my guy. And I know I did not fucking twerk, bro. And that's it for today. What did I learn? Don't let a watch order scare you, bro. Good shows are good shows. Just go and click on it.
I said what I said. No, I do not make mistakes. That little bitch so rare. I'm a eater.
Nah, no funny shit. Yeah, I feel like you're getting better and better each time you do this shit, my boy. You're definitely getting better each time you do this shit. You're doing your shit, my boy. Keep going, bro. You're doing your shit, bro. That shit was fucking hilarious. I enjoyed the hell out of that. That was funny as shit. But ladies and gents, if you enjoyed this reaction, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends. It's your favorite form of Poopa JT. We are out of here.
Jarrell